And just like Miss Silly say, we may be poor, we may be black, but we here. We are here. So we doing
Yes.
it.
Some states are allowing non-lawyers to provide legal advice due to the cost of, attorneys climbing. So, attorneys charging a lot. The everyday person cannot afford it. So now they have, I guess, non-legal professionals, so to speak. Really, really interesting.
Yeah, and are there certain types of, I guess, cases they can take? I see that anything that's a civil matter, I'm assuming small claims,
Y- Yeah,
if
so
you if
as
an order is needed.
Yeah, so as of right now, it's more states are allowing non-lawyers to represent people in civil court matters as the gap in access to court legal counsel grows wider between those who can afford and those who can't. So basically, Utah and Arizona launched programs in recent years that allow people who earned legal technicians licenses to dispense advice in family law cases, while Minnesota is in a trial run. Oregon also plans to start an initiative next summer, and Colorado is considering the idea. So, quite
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, and some states will require an associate's or bachelor's degree in a law-related field, unless the applicant already has their doctorate. And the cost to participate in this program can run between a grand and 15 grand. But some law firms will cover the bill if the paralegal already currently works for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
So, go ahead.
and
I'm sorry.
no, and there was a lady who said that such programs worked for her. We'll just call her Miss V to protect her. But she
Ms.
said
V.
her husband this year filed for divorce on Valentine's Day, just 2 months shy of their wedding anniversary. So she had little money, didn't know what to do. So it cost her $3,000, to take care of the bill, but they were willing to work with her in installments. So
Oh, my
so
goodness.
yeah, 2 months, 20
Yeah,
years.
that's that's some low down shit right
It
there.
is, but maybe he heard that Kanye West song, maybe 18 years and it wasn't his. So you're like, okay, I'll
I
show you. I'll show you.
mean,
We don't know.
yes, we don't know.
We don't
But
know.
this is something, this is really
Yeah.
interesting. They say with more applicants in the pipeline, Utah has 23 licensed legal providers, Arizona has 20, and Minnesota has 18. So I think I think this just kind of goes into like the theme of a lot of our episodes and just the disparaging gap between the wealthy and just people who don't have those type of resources. And it's sad that it's becoming a situation now where you don't have to necessarily have the education that people have went through. I think it's 3 years of law school in order for you to get your JD, which is basically like your legal doctorate degree. So now it's just like you can just kind of go for a period and you can do it. And what they say is applicants must usually complete at least 1,500 hours of paralegal related work, take courses in ethics and family law, and pass an exam before they can earn the certificate as a licensed legal technician.
Oh shit.
Crazy.
I was thinking, how can I make this work for me? But now I gotta actually study. I don't want to
There
do all
you
that
go,
shit.
just keep it.
But then again, do I have to
Like,
study? I
anytime
mean,
there's anything out, there will always be people trying to jump in on the bandwagon and to profit off of and to profit off of it. It's just sad that because then I wonder because I think with attorneys they have to have like malpractice insurance and
oh
things like
yes.
that. So now doing something like this, can you sue your legal technician or licensed legal technician for not, arguing your case accordingly or in the right way?
That is true. I almost forgot about that. I don't think I want that smoke because there was a time I actually threatened to sue my lawyer one time because they weren't. I was doing all the work, the legwork. Like I found the car that hit me, so I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"What the hell are y'all doing?" So
Exactly.
when I threatened to sue him, that's when the big wig decided to call me. I'm like, "Oh, I got something on you guys." But you're right about that though. Can you sue them? Like like
Yeah.
what are the technicalities behind it? Even as they roll it out, like what are the like how are folks covered for that?
Yeah, and I know just from I guess from legal certain situations or circumstances, like in a court, you can, be your own attorney, so that's definitely fine. But there are certain situations where you have to have a licensed legal attorney to actually represent you. So I don't know, but I guess like in these little, and I don't want to say little because they're not little. It may seem a thing, but for like, for like, in civil court, like for marriage issues or things like that, I guess this is interesting.
It is.
Now, I would definitely like to get an attorney to actually weigh in on this to see their thoughts on this. 'Cause I think
That
that would be good.
that would actually be good. So I'd say stay tuned. I think I'm gonna go with the real thing for now if ever needed. But I'll keep it, in the back of my mind just in case.
Well, and then also you do live in a state that that does not have these requirements yet.
True.
So therefore you can't even use it.
Not now. I can't even touch it now. Can't
You
even
can't
touch it
take
now.
advantage of
If it comes here, you're right. If it even comes.
Right, right. Because I don't know about this particular area, but because the cost, the cost of living in this area is so expensive, I mean, who knows?
Agreed. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. So
We'll see.
stay tuned, and we will see what's going to happen with this. But this is definitely interesting premise. Please follow, rate, and comment about this podcast. We are on all major podcasting platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Anchor, Radio Public, and Pocket Casts. You can also email us at wehateyoupodcast@gmail.com. That is again, wehateyoupodcast, all one word, @gmail.com. You can email us with any comments, topics you want us to discuss, or if you just have something you want to share about why you hate people. And for those lucky listeners, we will select your email and we'll read it during the episode. We'll comment, we'll talk about it, we'll give you your props. So tell a friend and listen and follow. Discuss the podcast at the water cooler as we drop new episodes every Monday. So enjoy and remember, nothing, that's right, nothing is off limits.